Yeah, I have a PSP too. So what are your top 3 favorite franchises, games, growing up? Moving on to that.
This should have been a more preparatory.
Dude,
He's jumping these questions on me right now.
I totally told you, remember?
I don't know. Let me look down for a minute. My game's over here, by the way, so that's why I'm taking a quick look. Ape Escape was up there. I'm not even joking. Ape Escape was one of my favorite, probably in the top 3, but I'm not entirely sure at the moment.
No, that's fair. Those were fun games.
Those were fun games. They were rather simple. No, actually, they started off very not very hard, but like in comparison from the first of it, it was a lot longer, and some of the puzzles were a little more, not even the puzzles, but they were just more difficult. They're more based on platforming skills and stuff. Whilst the third one was just a children's game, but I didn't really mind that much. How about we return back and forth? What's your number 3?
Number 3. I have to go with. It was a toss up between Ninja Gaiden and Pokemon.
Oh, sure.
Because I really like one of the first games I played like ever was Ninja Gaiden for the original NES.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a hard game, and I always play with my dad, and we would be going through it and always lose, and we never actually beat the game. We got to the last boss when I was like 4, and died on the last boss when there was like 1 hit left. I was so broken up when I was a kid about that. It was terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so okay. What's your number 2?
I'm looking right now. Harvest Moon. No, actually Kirby. Kirby.
Oh, okay.
Kirby. Oh, Kirby was so good. I'm pretty sure the first one was released on for NES on the year I was born.
Nice.
Yeah. That was a good series.
That was a great series.
Great series. I know what my number 1's going to be now too. Okay, I'm set. I'm set now. Kirby was good. I always bought. I went out, rented the Super Nintendo ones and stuff, and I played Crystal Shards. That was a good game.
That was an amazing game.
I'm one of the people who have been just waiting for the Kirby Wii, hoping that they'll release a new one.
And then it won't suck.
Yeah. Well, Era didn't suck, but it wasn't.
Dude, I rented that
and then
game.
the Canvas Curse was fun.
I didn't play that one.
It was good. It was the one with the And there was one after that I'm sure was good. Kirby Superstar.
Didn't play
It went back to the classic things, and I heard it was rather good, but it just didn't sell because it's a Kirby game. Kirby isn't apparently a big enough franchise.
It's not
anymore.
popular apparently.
But yeah, what about you? Number 2.
Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Pokemon. Because I'm a Pokemon.
See, Pokemon's just ongoing for me. For number 1 is a toss up between Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts.
Oh man. I wouldn't change anything if I had thought about that. No.
You wouldn't have?
No, because
that was grade 4 and up for me. Like my life lived around Kingdom Hearts. I played that game over and over and over again, like literally multiple times, and I still do to this day. Like I have urges to go back to Destiny Island and beat the shit out of Riku and stuff. And then Pokemon's just forever.
Man, I love Pokemon. If you could have any one Pokemon, what would it be?
I don't know. I literally do not know.
Okay, you can choose between like 3 or something. Like if
3?
3.
I don't even. There's just so many, too many.
Okay.
Oh, Sudowoodo would be up there.
Oh.
And Girafarig.
Girafarig. You a fan of?
I just remember loving them when the second gen came out. So. Or Miltank. That'd be pretty badass. Like, these aren't actually Pokemon I'd want. Like, I would want them, but if there was one Pokemon I'd want, then I wouldn't choose one of those. Probably like Dragonite or something. But yeah, what about you?
I would choose a Pikachu because I would love Pikachu. I'd always catch one in the forest before I went anywhere.
Oh yeah, everyone did.
Pikachu and Arcanine
I knew you were gonna say Arcanine.
because I love Arcanine, man. Love dogs. And a I don't know the third one. That's kind of cool.
Speak up, by the way.
I'm sorry, I'm talking quietly. I don't know. Third one's pretty tough. Maybe a Dragonair.
Dragonair.
Because Dragonair was very sexy.
Bag.
Bring that with the fag already. Jeez.
Alright.
And my number one is I don't know, everyone's gonna like yell at me for this, but Legend of Zelda, because
I wouldn't yell at you. It's just not my favorite.
That was the second game I played growing up, and
like
man,
I only played two. Like as a child, I only really played like 2 or 3 Zeldas, and like they were just more me and my friends things and stuff. Like if Justin were to say one, then it would be like in his top 10 or top 3 or something. But like I played it at his house for a good portion of my life. I didn't even own Zelda at all, like any. I had Link's Awakening. That's the only one I had.
I never had that one.
And that one was fun. Link's Awakening, that was one of the best 2D Zeldas out there. Like literally, probably the best 2D Zelda out there. Minish Cap was close second.
Minish Cap malfunctioned. Now it doesn't work at all.
That sucks.
And one last question: what game would you say has had the biggest impact on you in all of gaming?
All of gaming?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be all of gaming. Just like as in your
Why don't you
childhood.
answer first when I think about it?
Well, Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda for N64, probably because that
Wait,
was
impact in what sense before
like
before you
it
continue?
got you into the gaming world.
Oh.
Give you an interest in the whole.
Okay, I thought you meant like
industry.
impact in your life in
No, no, no,
general.
no, no.
Like okay.
Gaming
So,
should
that
not
shit's
impact
thing.
your life a lot.
Well, a thing some can impact
Yeah, I know
your
some
life,
can, but
a good
like
a portion.
in the way that
If a game can teach you something,
that's what I mean. Like
that like things. I don't. That's also talking more along the lines of games are art.
Yeah.
Type deal. If a game can teach you something, then that means it has a story
it has
good enough to
value.
story that's good enough that you should listen to it. And yeah, that is art.
Like games should not impact you in a way like they say like negatively, like playing a first person shooter is gonna make you go and kill someone.
No, that's
it
not.
shouldn't
that's
impact you
not
like that.
Obviously, no.
So yeah, Legend of Zelda was probably the first game I beat. Like I was 5, maybe 5, 6 years old when I got it, and that was that was definitely one of the first games I actually beat all the way through, and that just interested me so much.
I remember there was this one Super Nintendo game. It would probably be Super Mario All-Stars for me, by the way. But I'm just saying this one because this is the one Super Nintendo game I always remember. And I can't remember what the name of it is, but anybody out there who's watching this that potentially knows, this was an amazing game. It was a Mickey Mouse game for Super Nintendo. That was really good. It was like Magical Mirror or something. I can't remember.
I've heard of that game.
I don't know. It was really awesome. You had to go around collecting like fruits or something. But you start out in the first level, and everything has vines on it, and it's just a really awesome platformer. And yeah, it would probably be that, or Kirby. Kirby 2.
Kirby 2.
Cause no, like not Kirby like 2.
Oh,
but
like
Kirby
as well.
Actually, no, it was Kirby. I think it was Kirby Dream Land 2.
Oh.
Kirby's Dream Land 2 for Game Boy. Because I went out and bought a form of Dig Dug. No, but it wasn't Dig Dug. It was called, like, I don't even know. But you have, basically, it's like this big area or whatever that you have to go around in. And it's got barriers, and then it's got the things that attack you and whatnot. You have to go around, and it's got the dinosaur. No, it's the dinosaur from Bubble Bobble, but he's also in Dig Dug, isn't he? Or Digger. I don't know.
Digger's in Dig Dug.
What?
The Digger is in Dig Dug, I don't know. There is a dinosaur.
Yeah, the dinosaur from Bubble Bobble, anyway, was the main character of this. And basically you have to go through, and you had to dig holes and find the staircase going down a level. And if you